All right, I think we're good to go. Nice. I've gotten a little bit better about my transitions, so I'm really excited about that as always. But we're still working out the kinks. It's all good. But whether you're watching me live in the morning hours, in the afternoon, or in the evening, whether you're lurking, which again, remember, I'm lurker friendly, so you do not have to show your presence, but I appreciate you being here as always. And or if you are, just chilling and watching the VOD, I hope you're having a nice one. It's me, it's C, your friendly neighborhood scientist, artsy scientist, just having some fun and kicking it and, back for another stream. I hope folks have been doing well. Would I say my Sunday's been pretty decent? I think so, actually. Um, I'm doing that thing most of the time adults do, where you're just kind of like, I got some things I got to figure out, but also, I got to do some stuff and sit with myself about some other things and self reflect. The whole shebang with that. But I hope folks are taking care and doing well as always. Apologies for running about 30 minutes late in terms of our start time today. Again, like I mentioned, we will not be doing any co-working today. We're just going to be playing Final Fantasy 14. Again, I did a pop-up stream last week where I paired. Yeah, it was last week. Yeah, I guess last week. I did a pop-up stream with Bear and Breakfast, so that kind of replaced our co-working session. But next weekend we'll go back to more of a regular agenda before we switch it up again the following weekend because I have a collab stream. So, um, in terms of updates and announcements, I'm still working on some stuff behind the scenes. Still working on fixing up my bots and everything, and also I'll be modifying some stuff for stream. Of course, I'm always inspired by my mutuals and friends and everything, but I definitely have some things in the pipeline that I'm working on that I'm hoping to reveal over time once I get a little bit more forward in terms of such. But for now, I'm hoping folks will be really excited as I really spend the summer months to kind of get my ish together, as I will say, and just work and move forward in terms of what I'm hoping for. I really want to do something, for example, for Black Day. I might not be able to do it this year, but maybe something in like May, June, as I kind of get closer to being a year into streaming, to be able to celebrate just, some awesome fantasy blackness and fashion and makeup and stuff too. So, I'm hoping towards the end of the month into June, I'll be able to have a little bit more calmer waters, so I'll be able to do another stationary makeup stream. But I will keep y'all posted in terms of that too, in terms of updates. But yeah, I think for this week, I'll probably only stream maybe over the weekends. I'm eyeing the 11th and 12th to just do some regular streams with Final Fantasy 14 and Princess Peach Showtime if my capture card can work. And then the following weekend, like I just mentioned, I will actually be doing another collab stream. Shout out to Bella, actually. They are another streamer that I will be streaming with. We're actually going to be doing a book talk over on Bella's channel. So I'll keep y'all posted as we get closer to it in terms of that. And for those of you who weren't able to attend yesterday's stream, shout out again to Winter Salts. I'll drop them in the chat. Just give me 1 second. I was able to have a really awesome time with Winter Salts. I did a collab with them to be able to just talk through an anime tier list. I'm actually going to post a tier list and, like, again, remember to, not that I have to remember, but basically I'm going to remember to give them more love. I've given them a ton of love and I will continue to give them love, but I want to give them a lot more love on socials in terms of just the fun I had on stream. It was really cool to be able to rank a lot of animes and such too with salts. So please, in the chat, check out Winter Salts. They're over on Twitch. Really awesome community. They were really kind to me when I was streaming yesterday, and it was a lot of fun. So I look forward to doing more collabs, and I'm really excited for that too. I'm hoping to again have a couple a quarter. Really just have some fun with friends that and people that I trust, to just have a good time, to do various things in terms of planning. So I'm really just amped about that and what's possible in terms of streams for me. Um, Other than that, I don't have anything else. I mean, I think I just really want to get to gaming and stuff, and I'll talk about some of the things I've been up to behind the scenes, as I know, like I've been posting more on socials and just trying to like, build community and things like that. So it's been really great to be able to see where I can go in terms of stuff, and just have a lot of fun. But yes, today's plan is to play Final Fantasy 14 for a couple of hours, and then of course y'all know me. I'll post my schedule either Sunday or through Tuesday in terms of things, because I don't really stream earlier in the week because I just don't have the bandwidth for that, and I got to make sure I take care of stuff that I got to take care of, along other things that I have to figure out and such too. But let me first get the game up before we get to moving and grooving as I share more updates and go from there. Just always have to like make sure my phone and stuff is working. Do. Okay. Think we're Gucci. Yep, we are good to go. Alrighty, let me get the screen going. Oh, there's another patch update. May 6th to the 7th. Okay, well, I'll just remember that so I won't be able to go into the game on Monday, Tuesday. Okay. Turn off the music. We're going to switch to the gaming screen. Oh, and let me make sure Final Fantasy 14's up. All right, cool. Folks should be able to... Wait, let me switch over again. Let me make sure I got the music off. All right, I think we're good. Folks should be able to see this game, but let me know if you cannot. We should be good to go. And the captions should be working as I see them going. But again, please let me know in terms of accessibility if there's ways I can be better as always, because I just want to make sure I can take care. But just some quick updates. I'm still my pink magey self. Magey? It's not a word. Lol. I'm still a pink white mage and things. I have gotten to level 67 in terms of Final Fantasy 14, and we are, of course, making headway in Heavensward. I've been better about the glam system in the sense of I tried to really stick to making my model have like pink and maybe sometimes red motifs, but in general, I kind of just want this like mage white mage caster magician vibe to me, like scholar vibe with my outfits. So that's what I've been primarily focusing on as I've again been learning the glamour plate system. I feel like I don't want to spend like a stream on that, but I might actually do it in terms of fashion updates. I might just do an update where I talk about like Final Fantasy 14 and then my own personal fashion evolution, because I feel like it's mirroring a lot in the sense of some of the ways I want to dress in real life now, which is so fun. I will say it's been a lot of fun. Yeah. Let me go ahead and get his logs in. Also, I just want to give a shout out to Melon Mafia and all the folks that I got to play with. I got to do a community night. For those of you who aren't aware, as a Black streamer, I really want to support my community as well as other streamers, BIPOC folks, just all folks of all walks of life in terms of things. But I had the opportunity to participate in my first Final Fantasy 14 community night with other Black streamers in the Melon Mafia Discord, and it was a lot of fun, y'all. I'm still riding off the high of that because I really, really love playing Final Fantasy 14 with friends and community, even though I'm still like very new to the game, and I know most folks are like level 90 and have done all the content and stuff, or like all the stuff that's going on, and folks are preparing for Dawn Trail. But I had a really great time playing with folks yesterday. I got to play last night with a lot of like, streamers that I'm mutuals with, as well as like a lot of new folks who are also in the streamer space. So I just want to give a shout out to Ash, who's also known as Fitness to Cosplay, Z, and everybody else who was a part of that community night. I just had a really great time, just like having fun with other folks, just playing Final Fantasy 14. So. If you are a Black streamer and would like to join in terms of those things in the future, I'm happy to just share the Melon Mafia Discord. It's for folks who are just, Black folks who are in the streamer space, for us to just hang out and get to know each other. And it's just a really great community, along with the other communities I'm a part of in terms of what's moving forward. Like, I'm also joining and getting to know other streamers in other spaces too all the time. So it's just been really cool to be able to participate in events and collabs with people, because that's what I've been wanting to do for a long time and continue to do, is to be able to meet other people and those of similar interest, and just be around like other folks who just have similar values and such too. So I'm really, really grateful I made the choice to become a streamer, even though again it's for fun and for hobby, and to really just take it seriously. Not that I wasn't before, but really just see the value of how I'm really growing as a person, and see how streaming is challenging me to really step into my own creativity. and some of the things I've been wanting to do through this modality. So I just want to thank y'all so much for your love and support. And again, the community night was great. So I'm looking forward to more in the future and happy to share with folks who, want to be a part of the next one. Happy to share when the next one is, or just share the Discord for folks who want to join. I think we have to go to the Waking Sands. As in, I know that's where I'm going, but I need to actually go in the building going.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Father!
Pippin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering. And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthal, and member of the Syndicate.
Plus, yeah, like I told you, most Final Fantasy games and RPGs are how I really like building community with folks. So I'm not surprised that I'm just really amped to know that there's now I'm doing community nights and just trying to collab, and also to just be in spaces with folks in terms of finding my own path forward, but also being able to support people too and having a better balance of that. So I'm just excited for what's come in the future, especially because I've only been streaming for less than a year, so I know it takes time.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
I also don't really hate the voices, y'all. I think the voice acting's, not that bad.
Young lady, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Probably should have done that in the moment, but we definitely did not do that.
Why ask when she's playing? You know the answer.
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Oh. Okay.
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I would say Her Grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck Her Grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information and arranged this gathering.
I like her. Oh, well, maybe I
I
shouldn't
hope
like
you
her.
are ready
Like
to
you.
work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
Okay. Am I shocked at this twist? No, but I'm intrigued. Nice. We're gonna do healing. Hey, you leveled up. You know what I'm about to do? I think it might be time to change out in our fits. Let me accept the first quest though. Oh, and then I will actually today, because it's coming up, if I have the time, I'm going to go ahead and do the Final Fantasy 16 quest. If I don't have time today to do it, because I want to make a lot more progress in the story quest, I will do it off stream and give y'all updates about it. But it's going to end soon, so I need to go ahead and do it soon. Oh, dang. Are you serious? We got more stuff popping off? Alright. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay, so what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna head back to Gridania actually, so I can go back to the hotel to transform real quick. I always forget what the travel thing is, even though I should know better. Let's see. Let's teleport to Gridania. Because what I'm gonna do is I actually try to upgrade my gear and like prepare for future levels by also looking at the stuff that I do. And then again, y'all can judge me in terms of the glam system. I'm still learning. I've only got one glam plate so far, but I want to change out my gear really quick before we keep going with the story. And then I'm going to see if I can, again, I'm wondering if I should just go ahead and do the Final Fantasy 16 side quest so I can get that out of the way so we can go with the story too. Decisions. Making decisions. Do I need to do this in my room? No. But am I going to do it anyway? Yes. Alright. Let me go to gear. Now, the thing about it that I've noticed for being a bear is that a lot of the headgear doesn't really do anything, which is sadly frustrating. Because I really want more things for my head as a Vera, but I don't, and it makes me sad. But, you know, we do what we can. That type of thing. But I usually glamour to have the cashmere robe appealing because that's like my favorite one in the game. The one I just had on. So I usually just keep that on because it's just like my favorite with the mix of like the Heaven's Ward armor. I just dye it pink. That's literally the big thing for me. I just dye it pink. Wait, do I not have any more cherry dye? Shoot, I gotta go get some. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go buy some dye. I think this will be good for me though. Yeah, so I usually just upgrade my gear to make sure I'm pretty consistent because that helps me in terms of my level. Including some of the stat buffs you get from the marketplace. But yeah, this is my look generally. At least it will be for the rest of Heaven's Ward until there's more gear that I like. Which I will say right now I don't really like any of the outfits for, like... Well, I don't hate them. I think it's more so like I just have a standard fit I want to have when I see the clothes that I do like from Final Fantasy XIV. And then right now it's just really like this scarf here, the cashmere robe appealing is one of my favorite pieces in this game. So I tend to like mix and match it. And then of course I have the earrings that I got from buying the Dawn Troll expansion. So I tend to just like those types of looks. And of course I always have to buy dyes, even though you can make them, y'all. You don't have to do what I'm doing and buy them. Because I know some of them get really expensive. So I'm going to take an L and buy probably one that's probably not going to be, it's going to be pricey. Oh my gosh, these dyes are so expensive. Don't do what I'm doing, people. You don't have to buy dye this expensive. If I'm gonna break the penny, I might as well buy 5 of them since I don't use them very often. I'm only gonna use them for like specific gear. You know what? Fine. We'll do the 5. Someone's probably gonna fight me on screen and be like, "Did you just spend that much money on dye?" And I'm like, "Yes, I did." Don't fight me! I look at I need to be better about the Universarios that shout out to Zeno showed me, but don't fight me. I just want my dye. And as you can see, you know, this is my fit. I'm really only going to change out like that, and then the other gear I'm fine. Because usually it's accents of browns and blacks. So I tend to like that. Alright. So let me real quick though, before we proceed, let me see how long the Final Fantasy 16 quest is, because if it's not too bad, I might just go ahead and do it right now while I'm streaming today. Because I was peeking in other people's streams during community night. Like, I know I saw Ionix and the other mutuals were streaming too. And I did see that Ionix was streaming Final Fantasy 14, which is always nice to see like friends and stuff. Because like I said, y'all, a lot of my friends and mutuals in the streamer space play Final Fantasy 14 and other Final Fantasy games, which is always nice because it's just really cool to have community like this. But let me see. I'm trying to think. I want to see the details about it. Because I don't know how to do the Grand Saucer stuff, even though when I was with in community night with other folks last night, I did get some of the gear. Well, not get some of the gear, but I did get the gear for to be able to do the Yokai Watch quest, which is I think gonna go on for a little while longer. I just know the Final Fantasy 16 one that is gonna probably end soon. So, all right. Well, it starts in Udall, so let me just do that one then. I gotta go to the steps of Udall. So let's do that anyway before we keep going with the main story quest, and then we'll go from there. So, where is my teleport? I'm trying to think of what else I've done since I've streamed Final Fantasy 14 in game. I started the Yokai Watch quest. I did try Gunbreaker, but I think I've already mentioned that, and I'm not very good at tank classes. So I think I'm gonna not try to do what my friends can do. At least without, like, more practice. Who is it? Yeah, it's a Land of Fire. That's who it is. I did also see that other folks were like playing, doing a lot of cool stuff. And of course, I like Final Fantasy 16, even though it's like I've heard things in terms of like the storyline, but I still appreciate it. And I think I will end up actually playing it at some point. I'm just gonna have to mentally prepare for like what's going to happen to some of the characters I really like Clive. But I have to play with Clive, yo. I played with Noctis. But yeah, I did see Ionix was playing. I think I peeked in for a second, but I didn't want to look in, of course, because I know that he's playing, he played Final Fantasy 14, I think did the quest for this last night, and then I saw some other mutuals who were doing, I think, and I also moved to playing Party Animals. But I know, like, sometimes, too, with him, he's playing Final Fantasy 10 as well. So I try to, like, peek in my friends' streams, but if they're doing things that I want to do, I don't watch. I just literally just go watch my friend type of thing where I post their socials and stuff and just try to move forward that way. But, yeah. I just didn't know the dang quest would be ending so quickly. Because otherwise, like, I would have just done it next weekend, but I realized that I had told y'all I would do this, and I also will do the Yokai Watch one if it lasts for a while as well in terms of Final Fantasy 14. I don't know how long this one is, though, because I started it last night, so I was thinking of, like, doing some of the fates. But I also think, like, sometimes I could do that off stream, too. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you'll probably see me do some of the Yokai Watch stuff because it lasts until like the next patch, which is essentially Dawn Trail, right? What is patch 7.0? Yeah, so that's Dawn Trail. So I think to me, I'll probably do the Yokai Watch one, this one, and then just other like side stuff too. Because I try to do, well, I don't do side quest stuff in terms of streaming. The ones I will do though are like these, because like I said, I did do the one with Noctis on stream that y'all saw. At least I think I did, right? I did do the one with Noctis on stream, I think. Basically, these ones I will do. As well as I do want to show y'all the Yokai Watch one, because I think it was really cool being able to play with other folks to see how that worked in terms of the story. But outside of that, like the side stuff, the side quest stuff that I unlock as I go through like the expansions, I'll do a lot of those off stream as well as like different fates. So because the Yokai Watch one is with fates too, I'll probably see if I can do a mix of some of it off stream and on stream for y'all in terms of just to show you what it looks like. Because I think, like I found out last night from folks in the space, they do bring back the Yokai Watch particular stream or like the side quest every once in a while. And I think that Final Fantasy 14 has also released all of the other other side things you'll be able to do until Dawn Trail. I also anticipate like my server is going to have a lot more people in it because Dawn Trail is going to bring a flood of people playing the game again. But my big goal right now is I'll probably spend most of the summer into Heavensward, and then we will go into Stormblood, I think is the next one, or Shadowbringers. But like I said, y'all, I don't think I'll get to Endwalker or Heavensward until maybe into next year. I just don't stream enough to be able to say that I'll be able to move forward, and I don't really want to speed run through the story because it's really good. I think we're still in the beginnings of Heavensward too, so we are nowhere. Like I've told people, we're nowhere near that. It is cool though that I'm almost level 70 though. Because right now, I think even with Dawn Trail, because I have the expansion, I can get to level 100. But I think with the way the story is set up, like, you don't level as easy. I think the reason why I'm leveling up so fast is because of the earrings I have on my character, as well as I've done a lot of like side quests and are doing things in terms of what I got going on. All right, so we started it. So what I'll do is I'll probably just do more of the main story quests, and I'll switch back and forth between the sorry, so let me backtrack. What I'll do is I will do the story quest, the main story quest. I do want to do the quest with Final Fantasy 16 like I did with Noctis in terms of the story. I want to say I streamed that for y'all, but I'll have to double check my VODs. But I'll do some more of the main story quest, and then when we have time, I'll try to finish out Final Fantasy 16 on stream for you all. Because like I said, those are the ones I'll probably stick to showing. And then I probably won't have time to do the Yokai Watch one, because I do want to show y'all Rusty's retirement like I said I would last stream. But I'm hoping y'all will be able to see some of the games I'm playing and enjoy some of what I'm able to do. And yeah, I think for me, I want to say that like Saturdays are going to be devoted to Final Fantasy games or RPG games. Like for the most part, I've mainly been streaming Final Fantasy 16 on the weekends with another RPG, and I think I like that setup because when I finish Princess Peach Showtime, I'm going to be playing Unicorn Overlord, which will be a lot of fun too. Why can I not find where I'm going? I was like, where am I going? But I do want to, didn't I just come from here? Let me just use a crystal and teleport. What am I doing? But basically for me, y'all, you'll see me do some of the bigger events, either on or off stream. It just depends on the timing, but I kind of want to get through more of the story quests before I try to do more side stuff. So that's why I'm like, I'm going to unlock the quest. If we have time before I end stream today, I'll finish the 16 one. If not, I mean, I'll mainly just do it off stream and let y'all know how it is. If I can make the time in terms of like me and the story, I will. So I'm kind of still debating it because, like I said, I thought I had a little bit more time and I don't want to just do stuff just because, if that makes sense. Like I want to enjoy things. And I'm a big believer, y'all, that like not everything has to be like content or artistry to be shown out to the world. Sometimes things you can just enjoy because you just enjoy them. Kind of thing. I hope that makes sense. Oh my god. That glitch was bad. I'm so glad I have mutuals who play though, because when folks were mentioning they did it yesterday as well as like got Torgal like over the past couple months, I'm like, dang, I gotta do it. I gotta get Torgal. But I also really want to make more progress in Heaven's Ward, so that's why I'm going back and forth. So apologies for that. I said one thing earlier in the stream and then changed my mind and changed it again. So don't mind me. Ignore me. Well, don't ignore me, but just know if I go back and forth, it's because I'm excited. That's all. But basically, I think for me, I'm an RPG and story-driven streamer. Those are the type of games you're going to expect from me, if not very cute, cozy games and co-working. I think that's kind of my areas of art, fashion, and makeup, and gaming. I think that's what I want to focus on. I do want to do science, of course, but that's like science, arts, gaming. That's kind of my big areas, honestly. Yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't stay. If I can help, I'll help. Are we leaving inside of here? We've got hours today, though, so like I said, that's why I'm going back and forth, because I do want to make actual progress in the story, because I'm excited in terms of where we are.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the Horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
With certain notable exceptions.
You don't mean Iceheart?
Oh, really?
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not?
Fair.
Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
I know there's other mutuals doing things like art and stuff too yesterday. There's just a lot going on last night and like during the day, which is really cool. That's why I appreciate the ambience in like the streamer world. It's just there's so many cool things going on all the time.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Estinian.
Alright then, coming through with the fits.
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare. Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
It's so funny to me too, and like I watched my friends like for the Noctis one, I was watching Cafe, and they were streaming it, and I was like, I should probably do that quest because that looks cool. So I love when like my friends and mutuals like will do something. It reminds me of like, oh yeah, that's a thing. Why am I not doing that either? Or I just also like watching my friends like play similar games and like what they do at the parts that they play the game at too. It's just really cool to see like the synergy of that. It's just a lot of fun for me. So,
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I for one would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your alarms if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
because yeah, most of the people I also too, as the story keeps going in my commands, also play Final Fantasy 14. So just know I'm not the only person if you do like Final Fantasy 14 that you can watch. I know my friend Cafe does. I know that Ionix is a Final Fantasy 14 player. Honey is. A lot of people in my community are. So if you ever want to just see the story and see different types of perspectives or just different types of players, highly encourage you to check out my friends and mutuals that I've dropped in the chat. A lot of them do play as well. I think I'm split between like folks who are new to the game who are mutuals versus like friends who they're already like at the end of this series. So just because it caveat to like I have some mutuals who like I think Cafe is in Stormblood right now in terms of the expansion, which I think is like a whole expansion ahead of me. So just know when you do go watch folks, just be mindful where they are in the story, because if they are in a spot where they will be, there's spoilers, you just will get more content or story that's further ahead than where I am, which there's no problem with that if you don't mind. Because I don't mind, for example, I have some mutuals who are currently playing Final Fantasy 14, but they're actually a little bit behind me. I know, shout out to Fitness to Cosplay or Ash. She's right now in a Realm Reborn's like post arc right now too. So again, like I don't mind me watching stuff. I just don't typically watch my friends who are forward in the story unless they're doing like a side thing, which is why I was able to catch my mutual Cafe. They were playing the Noctis side quest, even though they're in Stormblood. I think that's what happened when I was watching their stream. And then, you know, I'm pretty sure I streamed for y'all Noctis myself, but I wasn't Realm Reborn. So, but I highly encourage you to check out my mutuals and friends. They all play Final Fantasy. A lot of them do. So, just a lot of folks like are taking a break because, or as you see with me with like Xeno and Nova, there are people who do play. They're just not like playing actively every day because they've done a lot of everything and they're just waiting for the expansions. So, hi Soul, welcome in. Let me give you a shout out. Hope you're having a nice one. I appreciate you. And y'all, as always, please support Soul. Soul's a great friend and mutual in the space. Really awesome artist and a total sweetheart. So if you want to go check it out, please go hit that follow over on Twitch. If not, please go commission Soul. Soul does great art. As well, just go follow on socials. But welcome in. I hope you're having a nice one. I'm just talking about the fact that like a lot of friends and mutuals in the space play Final Fantasy 14. And just encouraging folks to check them out. Right now, I'm doing the main story quest for Heavensward. I did unlock the quest for Final Fantasy 16 because I was talking about Ionix. I did see that he was playing it, and I always like have a friend who's playing some part of the game, and I'm like, damn, I really need to do that. I forgot the deadline for that's coming up because I did the same thing with Final Fantasy 15 when I saw Noctis. When I saw my friend Cafe playing, I was like, damn, I should probably do that. That's gonna end soon. And then, of course, me today, I'm like, damn, the Final Fantasy 16 one is about then. I should probably do that too. Because like I'm saying, like, I will do the main story quest. I'm going to make a lot more progress today. And then I will see if we have time to do 16. If not, I'll do it off stream and talk about it. But I will try to do most of the, like, big collabs, including the Yokai Watch one. I'll do a few, like, fates for that as well. Like I just said earlier.
Perfectly. I shall assume that Isart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise.
I just appreciate there's a lot to do in Final Fantasy 14. That it occupies my time. So that's why I love this game.
A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emmerich. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
I also do want to keep playing it even once I get through everything, because I imagine once I do the White Mage, I'll probably play mainly as a White Mage, and then I'm going to do Astral Looking like I told y'all. So I do want to show y'all that particularly as well. Probably want to do Astral Looking stuff this stream, but maybe next stream, because I'm getting a cadence spat as I come back more online. But I do plan to be, like I've told y'all, Sage, Astral Logan, and White Mage. I'll see how I feel if I practice a little bit more with Gun Mage. Or Gunbreaker, but those will probably be the 4 classes I do along with some of the crafter classes. I do want to keep playing post when I'm done with everything, including Dawn Trail, because I do want to help out folks who want to play the game. I don't know, I really just feel like Final Fantasy 14 is about to be that MMO that like is my entire existence. Because I don't know, I've always wanted to play one, but I think I never got into them. And I guess Final Fantasy 14 for me is just that game that really just resonates with me. I don't know. Especially like when I was hanging with folks last night and I saw G-Pose. Like, y'all, I love that type of stuff. But I also like building. Like, I played The Sims and everything too. So I'm really into that type of thing. So when I saw, shout out to Aziza. When I saw Aziza making the G-Pose photo for us in terms of everything last night, I was like, nah, I'm in this fandom. It's bad. I did not know, y'all, that FanFest, though, was a lottery system. So I'm going to have to figure that out. Because I want to go, but I got to figure out, like, how to get the hookup to go. I don't know. It's definitely fun and comfy to play either by yourself or with others. No, for sure. And I know that's why I'm excited, Soul, too, in terms of that note for the free company and everything, because I want to, like, I've always, like, I think I've talked to you about this with others, but I always wanted to have a community night. It doesn't have to be with, I just want to play with my friends, and also, like, I appreciate that, like, the black folks in Melon Mafia came together for a community night, and we'll continue to do that. But I'm excited for, like, the free company that we'll be a part of, too, Soul, in terms of things, as well as, like, figuring out the system for buying a house and just the whole thing. But I think Final Fantasy 14 is the game I will invest in. And then I've also looked at some other games, too. Like, I'm still thinking about Destiny. I will say I can't play Riot games because Riot doesn't like my computer. I don't know how to explain it. But the reason why, like I told y'all, the glitches were happening on my PC was because I don't know why. But I think because I have certain software, like, Riot doesn't like my PC. So I ended up having to delete everything Riot related on my PC for it to start working again. It's really weird. I think it's because I have Nvidia products in my, like, my setup. So that's kind of shitty. But I think Destiny I've looked at, as well as, Palia. I think Palia is another game I want to play because it's fairy, and I do watch. Shout outs. I think they go by Kimberly on Twitch. I really love Kimberly. They're a Black Asian streamer. I love her content. She's so cool, and she's also a artsy scientist. But she plays Palia, and I kind of want to try that out too. So there's just like some games I just want to play with friends and enjoy on my own, but also be able to like play with other people. But yeah, I'm being a tangent dork because I'm excited.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinian. We shall be honored to have you with us.
I am glad to be of service.
I also did fix my V2 model, y'all. Of course, I have to say that me wearing glasses does not help my cause. So I think I will stick to wearing contacts for now. So that's just how that's going to go. At least when I stream. I know you can, which I can wear my glasses, but right now the way my glasses are set up with my camera and my mic set up, it's a bit easier for me to stream with my contacts on. So. Is this a side quest I can do later? Yes, it is. Bet. What's up, Shy? Welcome in. Do I have a command for you? I think I do. But welcome in. I hope you're having a nice one. And no worries. Thank you for letting me know, too. That's always helpful to know. Because, yeah, I do. When I play Final Fantasy 14, I tell folks, like, please know if you want to, like, game with me or anything, please hit me up. But the same goes to you and anyone else who plays, too. I'm always a ping away. I told folks last night during community night, like, if you ever need some help in the game, I will jump on game and play with you or stream with you or collab, whatever works. Because I got some folks I want to hit up about that and some other games I want to play with folks too. But now welcome in. It's always lit. And for those of you who don't know, like, Shy is a super dope person, also part of Melon Mafia. Also did Black in the Mix with me and Janae and others. So really great person, really awesome. You should go follow. Let me actually get the command going in terms of things, because my general rule of thumb is that all my mutuals and friends who come by stream, you're getting a shout out because yeah, you just have to. It's not allowed at least in my world, for people to not be supported. Cause I don't know, y'all. I really am about like community over competition. So when I see the shenanigans sometimes that happen, which I know it happens, y'all, I don't vibe with that. I just don't. And I've seen more of it lately because sometimes the algorithm on like Twitter brings it up, but y'all, I don't do that. Like, oh, is my thing being weird now? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is why I'm gonna switch to mix it up, because sooner. Not that I haven't been trying to, but the thing be weird. But I hope you're having a nice one, Shy. I hope you're having a nice Sunday. I hope you're doing well. How's it going? My commands are always so strange sometimes, because sometimes they're like, hey, C, I'm doing great. And other times it's like, hey, you know that thing you were supposed to do that was supposed to work? It's not working today. You're not going to be great. It's just, it's not going to be what you think it's going to be. All right, let me see if I can get this to actually do its thing right now. And then we'll... I appreciate you, Soul. I'm doing all right. I had a good night last night, and instead of working on my Devil May Cry video, I'm taking a break and playing my childhood MMO again. Let's go! That's lit. I'm happy to hear that. Today's been pretty good. I'm like resting a lot this weekend and stuff like that too, but I'm just having a lot of like revelations that I've been needing to for a long time, and just trying to like think about how I can be supportive of myself and other people in those changes, which is always scary. Um, but I mean, I think like people say, when you're an adult, you're always changing. So it's never really about being afraid. Not it's never being about like not acknowledging the fear, but more so just being knowing like fear's not going to help you go where you got to go. So if you want to get what your abundance and stuff, you got to do what you got to do. In a way, of course, that's still again community over competition, because I just don't believe people need to be excessively like weird and wild about like trying to hurt people in terms of your goals. Like, yeah, I'm a big believer, like I've always said, like if you're gonna be great, you're just gonna be great. As long as you work hard and build community, it'll always come. You don't have to be ridiculous about it, because that's gonna mess you up more than anything. Um, all right, I think I got it working because Twitch ain't being so ridiculous sometimes. Twitch and like Streamlabs and all the things, and I'm like, oh, what's happening? All right, I think we're good. Let's see. I just want to make sure I have this right, because I always have to double check now, because y'all have seen it where my commands either won't work or something goes completely wrong. All right, if this works, we Gucci. Goody in the hoodie. Because I do want to shout out so folks can go follow. Yes. All right, cool. It worked. Huzzah. There you go. Go hit that like and follow right now. It's lit. Shy plays a lot of dope games. Has really a lot of dope commentary and thoughts. Really great discussions. Super cool person. You won't go wrong with following. I'm just saying. I see my other mutual Mal's actually streaming on Twitch over right now. I peeked over there. Sometimes I peek over on stream to just see like what friends and mutual are up to. And I'd be like, I got you. I believe in you, friend. I hope you're doing well. Like in spirit. Since I can't end the stream with folks. Where the devil is this at? Alright, Final Fantasy 14. We're doing that thing again where I need to know it's above, below. Okay. But yeah, I like I said, I'm a big believer in community over competition. I just don't think people. That's so real, and thank you for the shout out. Nah, it's all Gucci. Yeah, I'm so serious, because at least for me, like I think sometimes we can get up into capitalistic ways of treating people, and I just want to call that shit out as much as possible, because I'm gonna be so serious, y'all. Yes, you know, as individuals, we all have what we're supposed to do and what we can do and what we want to forge in our purpose and meaning. But I am also a big believer that you cannot, that in life you need community. So hurting people who want to help you is not the move, and I do not recommend it. Like, for real. And some people are like, oh, well, every man for himself. I'm like, humans are not really like that. I don't know who told you that lie, but we would not be who we are or be in this time frame right now if it wasn't for a band of folks like working together. And we all don't have to be friends, of course. You know, I appreciate you so and other people in terms of like being friends and mutuals. But I tell people like all the time, like you don't have to be besties with someone to want to help people. Like you could just genuinely want to help somebody because you have common goals and ambitions or something. Or even just because you see somebody who's been through something you've been through, so you want to help them out. Because even with all the stuff I've been through, even though it's really hard sometimes, I still want people not to go through what I've been through, and I still want people to know, even if it's like once or twice, not even once or twice, but I want people to know as much as possible that even if we don't talk every day, I do genuinely support people. Because I don't know, that's my MO. Like, friendship with me, especially those of you who are friends with me, never like goes away. What's up? Welcome in. I love to see peoples. Let me give a shout out. Again, I always have to double check, so I'm gonna pause again, because if I don't have this right, I'm gonna be upset. But Gemma, what's good? What's good? I don't know shit about It's all good. If it those of you who don't know. I know it says Gemma on here. But I also know, I think I think I call you Ginky instead of Gemma. But let me know which one you prefer. Because I want to be respectful in terms of like stuff. For those of you who don't know, like Gemma's a mutual. Well, it's Gemma Kaidi. I'm saying it wrong. It's Gemma on socials. So if y'all want to follow Gemma, that's the social in terms of the name. But I call Gemma Ginky. Cause Ginky be making me laugh a lot. He be so funny on socials. I appreciate him being mutuals and friends because Ginky be making me crack up so much on the internet. So let me make sure I give a shout out to Ginky so y'all can go follow. So that's my bad. I be calling folks by their usernames, but sometimes when I see people like interact with me, Keto. Thank you, Keto. Thank you so much for the correction. I appreciate that. So it's Gemma Keto. But I know I call you on social as Ginky. Yeah. So, but yeah, I usually call people by the names that I interact with them most, and I've interacted with Ginky enough times where I call them that. Just to be respectful, of course, because I respect people how they want to be called and such. But I also know for me too, like I want to make sure I get the social name right so I can make sure folks can go follow you. Because like I just said with Shy, like if you come through and we mutuals and friends, I'm giving you a shout out because I'm so serious about that. Like don't play me. Don't play me, yo. I'm so serious about these type of things. I just am going slower because sometimes, like, as I continue to switch over to mix it up, sometimes my freaking thing don't. It's not a good look. Let me just put it that way. It's not a good look how technology be like, hey, see, you was trying to do this thing. I don't. That don't work. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I'm just being slow about it because I know sometimes things glitch out on my end. So I just don't want to be rude and like have it spelled wrong or do something. Because when I pull people's links from like their socials and Twitch and stuff, sometimes stuff don't work. And that make me sad because I be like, damn, like what the hell? I mean, like, what the hell? Like, I wanted it to work, and it's not working. So I'm just trying to like make sure one, like everything's spelled right. I check in. I make sure like my bot is working because the other stream the other day it wasn't working, and so I had to like, which I didn't mind, of course. But like I really want to like have the commands actually work. That's what they're supposed to be doing. And if it's just not working, then it's something on my end. Okay, I think this will work. And then Ginky, I'm gonna put it as Ginky in the command, but it's got your actual like full name, like your full username and socials in the command, so folks can go follow you. Hopefully, it didn't like miss save or whatever. Because that's the thing too, y'all. Make sure you save when you try to. Oh, I misspelled something. Dang it! I thought it saved differently. Nope. Let's redo that so you don't have to see me my spelling errors. Cause not that y'all don't appreciate me, and don't mind when I be like messing up. But let me fix that command so the spelling is right, the way I wanted it to be. But yes, go check out Genki. There you go. There you go. I think okay, we're working. We're cooking with grease. We're cooking. We're cooking now. We don't cook. It's great. But yeah, no, yeah, you're all good. And then of course, like I said, the commands I have right now in terms of like the wellness checks are working too, as well as the commands for the different like things going on atrocities wise. Like I have the command going to consistently for the Palestinian Children's Fund and things like that too. So just always check out the chat for those messages as you watch me as well. So yeah, but no worries, Geeky, I got you. But welcome in. I hope you're having a nice one. Everybody else who stopped by and who's kicking it with me too. I appreciate you. Cause yeah, Shy, I'm gonna hit you up about Final Fantasy 14. Do not be surprised in the future. Soul knows this. And no worries, Ginky, in terms of the story. I mainly been like talking about it still, but it's kind of one of those things where it's just interesting to watch the fighting and things progress the way they will in terms of what's to come. Oh, did I do the side quest by accident? Oh, I did. Oops. That's fine. I still don't know where the devil this is though. Oh, I'm not even near it. Oh my gosh, I always do this every time. Can I leave through the front door? Is that a door? I just told Ash last night that I be hitting doors. Yup. That's me. Be hitting the doors and they don't go nowhere. And I was just talking about Noctis and there's somebody named Noctis. Look at that. Look at the universe. Yeah, I was talking about it in the community. I literally be hitting doors and they don't go anywhere, which is so bad. I be thinking every door you can open, but you can't. And that be hurting me. I be like, oh, I know what I'm going. It's like, so you know you don't. That's why, again, I'm not leading the missions.
I want the defenses of the outer ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
I want a plushie of him, but I gotta find somebody who makes plushies. Or if this is official, I'll buy one.
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors. And unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
And then, like y'all know now, I don't talk during this cutscene, so I'll probably add my commentary in between, but not talk over the characters either, so y'all can get the story.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Emmerich, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
Also, y'all, if I ever mispronounce your name or misgender you, please let me know. I'm happy to course correct in terms of things like you saw with Kiki in the chat, as well as like I want to make sure I get folks' pronouns right too. Just because I don't want to be disrespectful like that. And please know, like, it's no biggie. Please always take your bodily autonomy and respect and know that you can check me because I don't want to be that type of person. So I just always want to say that as much as possible because I think it's really important to emphasize that, like, why respect me and love me? I want y'all to love yourselves too, or at least like yourselves, or, you know, be mindful of those types of things too, because people need to say names and, you know, respect your identities and stuff like that as well. So
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
this has such Game of Thrones vibes, I swear. Even though, again, I don't have any context beyond what I know from the stories, so for any Game of Thrones friends, I'm not shading you, I just don't know. I never watched it.
Know
But I'm
that
like an
I
episode.
have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least.
Or sorry, correct myself. I watched, like I told y'all, like the first 5 to 15 minutes, but I've never finished an episode of Game of Thrones. So please know I'm not offending anybody who likes the franchise, whether it's the book or the TV series. I just didn't get into it. Right now I'm reading a lot of like Asian and African fantasy, but I tend to read like BIPOC fantasy stories. Not to say there aren't like BIPOC folks in Game of Thrones, but I tend to just read more in that genre right now. And in general, I'm trying to like read more stories by BIPOC authors, or just, not that I haven't done that before, but basically I read a lot of stories by BIPOC people. So that's why, like, if it's fantasy, it tends to be like African fantasy or Asian fantasy, or just different diasporas in terms of cultures and religions and things, because I just want to read things that maybe I wouldn't normally have access to if I'm not careful, essentially. Welcome, Indy. I hope you're having a nice one. I hope you're having a good day. I am progressing through Heaven's Word. Half debating if I'm going to do Final Fantasy 16 side quest on stream or if I'm going to do it off stream, but I still need to do it because I think it's going to be more. There's going to be, I think, maintenance tomorrow. But other than that, I'm good. I hope you're having a nice one.
Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Which, by the way, y'all, they don't have a pronouns thing for YouTube, but when I get Twitch started, I'll make sure that's set up too. I just don't have it, which sucks. But yes, happy Sunday.
Aye. Their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg. I must admit the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then. Carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
Okay, talking to Alpha now. I think we're about to go fight a dragon. Another cutscene. All right, cool. I think this is what y'all meant with there's a lot of cutscenes. And this is giving author roundtable vibes. Not mad. Just saying.
Such commotion.
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
So, the dragons are coming. Let them come, in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood.
Dang.
Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us. And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution. We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
I will say, y'all, I think I've seen people cosplay specifically from Heaven's Fort, and I understand why in terms of the fits.
And what of Estinian and this Warrior of Light? They have plans of their own.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
For the glory of King Thornton.
Okay. Oops, sorry, wrong person. We get an Alpha No minion? Oh, I'm excited. I think that's probably another side quest. I'm gonna go ahead and accept. We're not getting out that way, my bad. That's what I mean, y'all. Like, I do most of, like, the side quest stuff that adds just more depth to the story off stream. But as y'all see, sometimes I'll accept it on stream so that way I can get it on this laundry list of things I do on the side. Pulled a Goku. That's what that sounds like. Okay. Going in search of Ice Heart. It's the nearest crystal there. I just need to remember the last vigil's probably where I'm gonna be teleporting to a lot. Okay. The fit upgrade. Y'all, I love, if you kind of have a feeling what I do like the magical tech of Alphino and his twin outfits. Like, if I'm going to design characters in the future, I probably would design some characters based off the fit and the hair. But y'all know I like Afrofuturism and like mage, scholar, like magician like stuff. That's the things I really like. So this fit is cool. Oh, it's so cool. Oh my goodness. That's also why I like Astro Logan with the globe. It's just a really cool class. All right, let's see. Oh, another thing too is I am very much, because y'all know I like music, specifically like rap and hip hop. I am very much aware of what's going on in the world right now with that. Oh, this is the other quest. Okay. You're going towards Fountain? I'll just teleport, it's fine. Oh! Y'all, I have to get used to messaging people. I gotta used to how to message people. Because I've had people message me in game, which I don't mind talking to folks at all. I don't know how to be good about messaging here. I gotta get better about it though, particularly. We are going up here. Okay. I love how there's more side quests popping up. Because I try to do the Levy quest, but I'm always usually a little too leveled up to do them. And then there's a penalty if you do a quest where you're too high leveled up, which is not great. So, for those of you who don't know, we are going to try to find Iceheart, because I guess with her intervention, we'll be able to talk to the dragons, so they won't try to take down Ishgard and try to kill everybody here. How that well is going to go, I'm not really sure when there's been a 500 to 1,000 year, thing going on. That, of course, our hero of light, which is me, we're not really 100% sure how this went down. The assumption is that some stuff happened, which, of course, like Zeno and Nova and other folks who played the game know what happened, which I appreciate the non-spoilers. But, humans do human things, and nature and creatures are like, yeah, humans, you all suck sometimes. And I'm like, oh. And, of course, me jumping off. Don't do this. Yeah, you don't have to jump off things like I do. The only reason why I sometimes do that is because y'all know me at this point in terms of how I play this game. But you don't die when you jump off a cliff. But it's not very good if you're going to fight people too, because yeah, that could be a disaster when you're trying to fight a monster. You jump off a cliff and you have like 1 HP left. I think it's... Oh, it's a little bit further over here. And yeah, I will, because like I said, which I'm a call out D again, but because I play a lot of RPGs and Final Fantasy stuff, I'm gonna get more fantasy RPG elements on my stream, specifically assets I want to get. So like, I think for the co-working widgets, for example, once I get some more that'll fit on the sidebar of the screen like you see with some of the animations, I will get some things so where you'll be able to interact with the stream. And I'm thinking, well, not necessarily interact, but there's some things I'm thinking through basically where I want to be able to, again, like I've said before, have it to where you'll kind of see more of a flavor of some of the creativity that's in my head. That's like Afrofuturism, science, art, and magic almost. I think is really where I'm going to go with it in terms of stuff. But that's kind of based off the lore of me, in terms of she is me, I am she type of stuff, as well as like the more fashion and makeup motifs that I've had in my mind's eye for a long time. But I just, yeah, again, I'm going to take a little bit of time to make it manifest, so. Oh, are you not where I'm supposed to be going? Y'all ignore me. I clicked on the wrong thing and went over here, but that's okay. We've got more side stuff to do. Back at Falcon's Nest. Oh, let me complete this then, I guess. Nice. My main thing with the assets is just, like I've talked about previously on streams, to be able to set up to do hand cam streams and art streams, and then actually set it up to where there's a currency system and things on YouTube. Because again, y'all, I'm not going to be on Twitch until later this year, but I still want to keep growing as a YouTuber and just seeing what I can do with the functionality here. So it's going to take a little bit of time to, again, sort it out with everything, but I'm excited for what my original vision was. And it's coming to fruition in a slow and steady way, which I really appreciate. I guess it's going to be us two inquiring about this a little more. Yeah, a bunch of quests just popped up. Nice. Alright, I guess I got a little bit of travels to do. I need my chocobo for this. Specifically, like I said though on the one stream, if you do like the aesthetics and story of this, I think a lot of the story at this part is from the book Courts of Fire and Ice, or Of Fire and Ice, from Game of Thrones. I'm gonna help them. Oh, I have to get thin air. Actually, I can't use it, my bad, because I'm not high enough level based off the thing. And I feel like I've gotten slowly better at being a white mage. So shout out to folks last night. I definitely almost messed up. Sometimes I feel like when I'm pressing keys, it's not working the way I needed to. So I gotta be better about toggling back between my actions. But yeah, I've gotten better at learning when to, or at least I feel like I'm getting better at learning between healing and offensive magic. right. Now that I'm here, let me switch this to Surecast. Benediction I don't use. Well, sorry, that's Cure 3. What was I just thinking of? Okay. Oh yeah, I switched my spells last night. That's what it is. I was like, why is this kind of off right now? Okay, so Stone Fork, Cure, Benediction, then Airs, Holy. I guess I'm gonna switch you out. And then I'll save these spells here for when I'm in party. And then I need to just make, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I have to start making hotbars for different situations now. That's why I said it's that serious. Oh, I should be using that. Oh my god. Let me put this actually over here where my limit is, because I don't need that right now when I'm not in the party. So yeah, I have to start making hotbars basically where I am using the skill sets that I have. And then switch them out when I'm gaming with folks. Particularly if I want to be able to... Oh, there's an ether current. I was literally YouTubing this and now I find it randomly. What the heck? Well, I'm not complaining. Take it. So far I have 2 ether currents in this area, so... Okay, cool. Sorry, what was I saying? So I need to make hotbars based off the situation, because I know last night one thing that particularly I was thinking of is when I play with lower level players or people who haven't come, well, not lower level players, but when you do certain raids and bosses, as you've seen me do as I've leveled up myself, you can't use certain powers or certain abilities that you've earned as a player. So I need to be able to switch a little bit more efficiently versus kind of getting caught realizing like, oh, I can't use Benediction because it's a level, 50 spell. And it's kind of reminds me of Dungeons and Dragons, where after you get used to your character, you get used to what mechanics and things would work based on where your party is and things. So for example, as a paladin, which is what I primarily play in Dungeons and Dragons, even though like I'm right now not playing actively, I will say, and I would actually like to play Dungeons and Dragons, or at least be a part of some campaigns or something. I'm trying to think about my life right now, but or at least my campaign is on pause. I'll say it that way. Or no, let me not say pause. It's just is a situation. Y'all know I've talked about it before in terms of what happened with, well, not what happened, but the folks who know. But yeah, it's a situation with that. And I do want to do more campaigns too, because I've always wanted to do multiple campaigns if I could, because I have so many dice and things. And I like it. It's fun to play Dungeons and Dragons. But kind of like in D&D, as a paladin, for example, you get a lot of abilities. Specifically as a paladin character, it's built to where you have a lot of magic and you have a lot of protection spells in Dungeons and Dragons. So similar to that, you get a rhythm of what works and what is going to be the best offensive and defensive posture to have as that particular, and I will say it in the sense of the white mage. You get a sense of what you could use to protect yourself and heal, but also to support your party members. So to me, my main thing now as I keep growing as a player is to, one, be better about healing and having buff spells, but also being able to do a lot of damage so that my friends and people I play with can know, like, hey, I'll make sure you don't die kind of thing, and I'll do some damage too, if that makes sense. Oh, dang, I found another ether current. Let's go, me. That's 2. So I'm killing dragons because y'all sent reinforcements and it didn't work out. Okay. Where are we going for this? in here. Within the mill? There's creatures in here? Okay. I went in here earlier. Holy shit, what? There's just random polar bears just chilling out in the dang room. All right. That's not strange at all. It's cool how they got up in here, but okay. Well, it's not. I'm being really sarcastic, obviously. But yeah. All right. Well. Yes. Okay, I guess we're gonna continue the quest to find Iceheart, even though we don't have any more clues right now. I'm assuming I'm going in here to try to get more clues. I also know there's another player down there, so I hope I'm not interrupting a photo op or anything. Closer because I feel like it's in here. I'm just not seeing it. Ah, the shiny thing's on the floor. Or maybe it's not down here? There should be another shiny thing on the floor. I know it's here because it has to be, because it's in the orange area. But I'm not seeing it, so we were having a bit of a issue right now. Oh no. Final Fantasy XIV, why would you do this to me again? Alright, let me go upstairs. Is it in here? Yes, it is. When in doubt, go looking everywhere in the house. I'll do 7's eye materia. Yeah, Moonbrea. Because that basically means at this point of the story, we've only had one major death, which is Moonbrea, and then with the Sultanate being alive, that yeah, we've only had one death so far. So much has happened in this story so far, though. So I hope I don't have that wrong. That's also why, as a complete nerd, I also have the Final Fantasy XIV like encyclopedias for a reason. Though specifically, I need to get the third volume in English. I got it in Japanese. Not that that's a problem, I just can't read it because I don't know enough Japanese to be able to do so. But I want to get better enough to where I'll be able to again. Or not again, but want to be able to actually read it to where I can understand it. So, I think if it was in like Spanish or something, I probably would have a better time or a better, easier chance with it, or Chinese. If I, you know, practice a bit of my languages, which that's another thing I'm gonna work on this year too, is to be a little bit better than that. Because I've been saying it for a while, but I haven't been keeping up my commitments to myself for that. So, but yeah, I need to get it in English for now. So I'm working on that. How far is this away? Oh, okay. We're a little bit further away. I probably will do Pictomancer too. And I also forgot to mention, I will do Blue and Red Mage too, but I'll probably do those classes and off screen. Now that I think about it, because I just don't. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'll show you some of that stuff, but I think the main classes I've talked about are my main focuses. But I do want to do Red and Blue Mage and Pictomancer. But I'm not really. I've always seen myself as I think I just am a healer. I don't know why. Maybe a DPS type? I don't know. I feel like I pick classes for the aesthetics, but also, you know, just maybe it's a bit random too. I don't know. It's nothing but ice and dread out here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, too late now. Oh, well, oh, okay, well, me, I guess that's what you were supposed to go. I'm just letting myself heal for a little bit. I mean, we don't have to fight Shiva again, right? I mean, I don't think we have to. For those of you who don't know, like, oh, but I do have to go into battle. Okay, let me be quiet. Welcome in, Wholesome. I hope you're having a nice one. And I would disagree. I think it just depends on what you like. I know whatever folks prefer in terms of their class is what they prefer. So I don't want to say that healing's just for girls. I just want to say healing is just for those who like to be healers and support classes. But I hope you're having a nice one, and I hope you're having a dope day. I mean, I guess they wouldn't want to, like, immediately be able to, you know, let us do our thing. Alright, but if we squaring up, it's cool. Somebody sure ass, like, on me, because I'm going to talk about this level 50. I mean, they're summoners. I mean, what was I asking by that question? They are summoner. These are summoner class. All right, I gotta kill you. Sure, kill you. We can't have that now, can we? What the heck? I guess Alphinox was fine the fact that the next turned into a giant dragon. I was not anticipating that. Alright, dude, it's cool. It's not cool. But we're here now. Alphinox, why are you so low on HP? Appreciate you, friend, but I need you to like heal yourself, kid. Oh shit, that wasn't sexy. Okay, well, back to HP, so full HP. Go ahead and just take you going out because you play too much. There you go.
Focus. Release.
Wait a minute. Why would you need to be quiet, Wholesome? What's good? You didn't... Wait, what happened? Also, just know, like, let me put it this way. If that was a joke, I will say sometimes I miss context because I'm not the best when it comes to text. So, while I can make inferences, if you want to put like a what is it, a slash joke or something, so I know you're joking, that would be helpful too. But no, you're good. I was just commenting in this generalities of like choosing a class. But I would let you know if I have a problem. You will know very quickly. Because I am definitely always working on my boundaries and stuff too. But you're good. Yeah. Because I was just commenting on the fact that, like, you know, healers are just of any gender. I know for me, I tend to be support class only because I am not great. Even as a paladin in D&D, for example, like I have gotten my party almost killed because I'm just not good at the punch. I don't know what it is, but I can be clumsy, so sometimes that's not the best to be versus some folks I think are just more adept at being better about being tank or swordsman classes, which is fine. They're not the best healers either, or vice versa. Or some folks are just really good at just all the classes, which shout out to those folks, they're goated. But yeah, so you're good. But no, I'm just saying that in terms of me. Like sometimes, like if someone's joking, I don't know because sometimes I just miss things because I'm very dense. So. And I don't want to make assumptions either, as best I can, but I also know I'm human, so sometimes I will make mistakes. Oh, then if you weren't joking, then yeah, no. I'm gonna disagree with you. In the sense of I don't think healing is for girls. I think that's a stereotype that I don't really want to advocate for. I think that anybody, no matter the gender, can be a healer if they want to in terms of the class. So, but I'm letting you know that's where I stand on that. If you want to have a different opinion on it, that is completely you. But I just know for me, healing is for whatever folks want to do. Because I know there's probably people of all genders who play like White Mage, Astro Logan, and stuff like that too. So I'm just letting you know what in terms of things. So thank you for clarifying. But now I'm saying like I don't agree with that. So. Yeah, there's so many fractions showing now. That's wild. Which, I mean, makes sense, because there's just a lot of... I don't want to call it... Do I want to call it corruption? Maybe that is the right word, but a lot going on. I don't think I can teleport back over there. Nope. That's not happening. I was like, let me see if there's a crystal I can use to jump over there. Nope. See, you're going to have to book it. Trying to see if I go this way too, if I can actually go. I main paladin, lol. Yeah, so you definitely know more than me, D, in terms of that, in regards to the classes and stuff too. Not that like I said, I was saying another stream too. I don't disrespect any of the classes like paladin. I just know for me, maybe I'm not the best at tanking in Final Fantasy 14. I feel like I get a little bit more angsty when it comes to the person who's got to take the brunt for us, because the tank's job in Final Fantasy 14 to me is to make sure that the party can be protected, and they're the one who's not as squishy. Because as a white mage, you know, I am squishy. I am strong and powerful, but we squishy. But that's kind of how that stuff goes anyway too. Nice. Yeah, I agree with you. I think White Mage is a really fun class. Also, note, y'all, like, y'all are welcome to have your opinions and stuff, but just know that I'm not the type of person who is going to not say something, particularly if it's something I don't agree with. So I do want to provide a safe space for people, particularly because, one, a lot of the folks who interact with and watch with me, which is my original goal when I streamed, are BIPOC folks, black folks, indigenous folks, people of color, as well as I have a lot of like mutuals and friends who are queer. So I really would appreciate y'all in terms of that boundary. I don't say it often, but I'm saying it not because of like anybody in today's chat, just in general, what I've seen on the internet is that, you know, I'm really mindful of my boundaries and stuff, as well as like saying stuff openly, because while I want to be a safe space for my mutuals and friends, sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to get up there, and I'm not doing great navigating. I just want to put that out there. Like, I don't do homophobia, transphobia, misogyny, and all that type of stuff. So if you're gonna have opinions that are in that lane, you might not want to watch me. I'm gonna be 100% serious, because I'm gonna check you. Because I don't really want to invite that in my space, and it goes into the direction of debating people's humanity, and I don't really want to do that. So it's not for anybody on this stream, it's just the troll that is Twitter, honestly. From some of the things I've seen, I really don't do that. And sometimes you'll see me get jarred when we've had that one stream where somebody came in and was just being sexist and racist towards me. Like, I don't do well with that type of stuff, and I would rather you just not watch me and I can ban you if you're gonna be like that than to interact with me, because one, that's a waste of time, and two, you're not gonna change my opinion on stuff. At least not at this juncture. And it's not funny to me to be an asshole like that. That stream was a while ago. I ended up cutting the VOD and cutting the clip out because I didn't want to trigger anybody with that stream. But yeah, some folks tried it with me a couple of streams back. Basically, we're just made me do something I wasn't comfortable with. And so it ended up getting upset and starting to drop stereotypes in the chat about black women. So I ended up banning 2 people from my stream. It happens in terms of the things, but that's why I don't play about that, because it's not only offensive to me in terms of my own protection and boundaries, because I'm doing this for hobby and fun, but it's also just to be mindful that other people are watching me and will watch the VOD, and I don't want them to feel disrespected or acting like I'm going to make that appropriate in my space ever, because I just don't think it's ever appropriate. So that's, I want to say, I forget, it was either Final Fantasy, maybe it was one of the, forget what game I was playing, but it's one of the videos I have had to edit because it happened. So that's why, you know, I don't mind jokes and stuff. I don't mind poking fun, you know, whatever's uncomfortable for me. Like I, you know, as you've seen me talk with other folks who've come on stream like Nova and stuff, like I can talk about certain issues, but just know the reason why I might be saying something is because, one, it's not only for myself, but also other people who watch me. And I just don't want them to have to put up with that. If they can't afford to when they're watching streamers, because a lot of people watch streamers to, you know, co-work, get to know people, but also just to, you know, just, it's not about talking about, like, I don't mind talking about serious or heavy things too, but I don't want to be the type of streamer who's like, oh, I can make a really effed up joke and let that sit on my stream. So, but yeah, that wholesome, that is, I hope that answers your question of when that happened. That's why I just try to be respectful of people's bodily autonomy and their personhood, because, like, people will try it. Unfortunately, they will say and do some stuff that's very disrespectful to my friends in my community, and I'm gonna shut that shit down immediately, because that's not okay. And like I said, you are welcome to have any, not you, but I'm just saying in general to people in terms of my streams. Like I've said this on socials all the time. I care about civil and human rights. So if you don't like that, if you are not a fan of that, if you are trying to be problematic, I am not the streamer for you. I'm really not. And I am 100% okay with that, because I don't want homophobes, transphobes, racists, or bigots near me or watching my content or my creativity. I don't want any of that near me. I love how the music is good. It's this like, it's just so, it's so many. The world is very big, and that's why I say what I say. Oh, nice. I can finally move faster in this game. So I was like, I'm moving slow. Not that that's a problem, but I mean, I guess we are in snow, so shoot. Okay. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about, because I hunt dragons. Your boy made Mongolia brown beef. Let's go! I know that's good, Kiki. You eating good right now. Thank you for sharing that too. I love like meat and stuff, so I appreciate that. I got chicken in my house. Okay. I actually might take a BRB real quick and go get some food myself and some water. And remember, y'all, to hydrate. I know the message didn't come up in a second, but make sure you're drinking water, eating, taking care of yourself while you're watching me. Because I do know I stream. I've been streaming for a good hour, almost 2 hours now. But make sure you're eating and taking care of yourself while you're watching me. Nice. No, I respect animals, so I do know they have like lab-grown meats and stuff too. Yeah, that is a thing. Oh, nice. I guess this is one of the quests that you get for the ether currents. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard they like 3D printed like meat and stuff before, for example, on that same note. I think anyway. Which is really interesting. Alright. Where are we going for this next thing? Okay, we're going up north. Oh, well, that's convenient that this is right here. Lol. I want to say there's at least a good couple of currents in this area. Oh, nice. You're moving a lot faster. Let's go. I think these are the homies I gotta murk real fast. Let's do this. Thin air. Alright. Another one's over here. A lot of things can be said about 3D printed meat. That is very true. I don't know how I feel about it, but I mean, I agree with you. A lot of things can be said about that. I forget what context I even heard about it too. I think it was like an article or something about it. So I think we're going, oh, we're actually going the other way. I'm going up because I know there's a wall over on this side. So I feel like I have to go around and then go back down. Maybe? Yeah, I knew I wasn't wildin'. Problem is, how do I get back up there? That's the thing about this area too. Like, you have to go sometimes onto the cliffs, and if you're on lower level ground, you can't get up there. That's what I'm realizing. So that's why you'll see me kind of go around, because I'm trying to see, I need to go up to get back on this terrain. Okay, there we go. So I was like, I don't think I'm gonna get up there very easily. Alright, what am I looking at? Huh? Is it up here? Okay, well, there's another current. Oh, man. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Got stuck. Let me get this, though. I love this song, by the way, from the soundtrack. I've actually been playing this a lot off stream. Okay, you're over here. I was like, I should be close. You have to fly to get it. Oh.
Ah, I should have known it would be you. Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent. Now, tell me why you are here.
I think we need to speak with her in general, so I'm gonna do the second option.
So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion.
Wholesome, you're just like, kill her? I mean...
If you but knew the truth, the spark which lit the flames of this animosity, you would understand the futility of your quest.
Like, do I not like her? I don't hate her. I think there's just, this whole arc is complicated, so I don't really trust anybody right now.
Shall I relate it to you? The sordid history my gift has shown me. That which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress.
But I'm given what she's done though. I mean, smoke, she tried to kill us. Too much meat, not enough rice, bro. Oh, I'm so sorry. The rice meat combo does matter. I love it. Especially when it's hitting just the right amount.
'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elizan tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home.
Alright, yeah, hold on. I just need the BRB. I'm gonna grab some food and I need to go run to the restroom really quick. So I will leave the BRB screen up and you'll be able to hear the music in the background. But I shouldn't be longer than like 5-ish minutes or so. But alright. I'll BRB. Okay, I am back. I don't know if that was 5 minutes or not. I should have left a timer on, but we should be good to go either way. Let me go back to the gaming screen. All right, cool. We're Gucci.
Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin. A war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva. While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm, Hraesvelgar, in particular, so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster.
How to Train Your Dragon? We love it.
In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elezen is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Hraesvelgar, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him. Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity.
Oh.
Though loath to perform the deed, Hraesvelgar ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound. In the days that followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen. It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted. Nidhogg, he who now stands poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elezen treachery. And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart. Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the Eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away from the city.
You're just carrying around this man's eye?
Good gods.
Exactly, like, I'm like Alphino, like, huh? Okay.
Until recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the Eye does not reside there.
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
I believe reason has all but left him. Through the Eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg feels, and the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
If Nidhogg is indeed lost to reason, might we not seek an audience with Hraesvelgar instead? He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
You still believe that a peaceable solution can be found? Our road will lead us to Dravania, the homeland of dragonkind. There we shall ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelga resides.
Oh no. What is going on? So Hydaelyn is giving us our powers back. Huh.
Is autumn mist, my friend? I sense the many battles are beginning to take their toll. Rest a while. And should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
Curious. The vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were. Thy will to succeed grants thee unusual fortitude. But will it be enough?
So this is implying that our Warrior of Light might be able to be protected in the way that we need to be, even though we lost our powers. Intriguing ending. Okay. I don't think I was able to unlock this before. Just for context too, these are some of the areas that I don't think I've actually streamed this before.
Beyond Abalathia's spine, the great mountain range that spans the continent of Aldenard from east to west. Into the deepening shadows of Som-Al, where lies the ancient home of dragonkind. To a land where the soil slithers and the skies seethe with sinuous shapes, they came.
Yeah, so some of these areas, like, I've actually, like, been here, but I don't think I've streamed them. So this is kind of a new area for those of you who haven't played Final Fantasy XIV before. But it gives very much, like, elf forest? That's not a really good descriptor, but it's very big, broad, and very much, like, mystical, which is not a good descriptor. This is a Final Fantasy game, for the love of Mike. But I don't know, it gives me the vibes of like big open forest and you're around animals and dragons and this is their territory, basically. Not to say like the other areas of this game aren't like that too, but it does feel like this is like old, medieval nature. Like this has been around for thousands of years type of deal. Versus the other areas, I'm not saying it doesn't have that either, but it's just a very, the vibe is very much Ishgard. Just again, that Game of Thrones kind of vibe to me. That's like a bad description. That's the the only way I can describe it. It also reminds me of Jurassic Park just a little bit like old school medieval Jurassic Park. Sorry, I'm trying to get up here. Alright, let me try me as a person and see if that works better. Yep, it does. I think I've gotten plenty of currents this stream too. Yeah, so this is what I meant earlier where there's some currents you can get. So I have the one for the Western Highlands, the 4 lands I just got, and then the Sea of Clouds. But as you can see, I have a lot more missing. You can get some, I think, from the side quest, which I think I got the one you can get in this area, but there are many others that you just have to find. So. All right. So I'm going back to Self Feather. Speaking of mending, I should probably mend some of my stuff before we keep going. Yep, I figured as much. Don't really go into shops in these areas, so maybe I should. Ooh. I really like that bit. What is this one? It's given very much like, what do you call that? I forget what you call those parties where you wear masquerade. It's giving masquerade vibes. I like that though. I'm gonna have to come back to that. Alright. Turn around. Oh, are you in this building? Yes, you are. Yep. Okay. Well, that explains something. Well, not something, but explains a lot. I wanted one for white mage, but I'll do this one. Oh, we're gonna do that. Alright, that's the one I wanted. Cool. Usually, y'all, when you do the quest, you don't have to buy the shirts in the shop. It's a really good, it's a really good thing to just do the main story quest, because you'll usually get the items that you're looking at from the stores through the MSQ. So. More cutscenes. Oh, dang. I like that they're giving her a lot of characterization. Like most of the, I would say the characterization is, I mean, of course, there's good and evil as they're trying to say, but the characterization does a good job of fleshing out people's motivations where you understand why people are moving the way they are. And I just really appreciate her particular background in terms of why she's the way she is. Okay. Alright, let me get my chocobo. I guess we're gonna head out this way. And I guess I need to come back over here. Because like I said, once you keep leveling, you just unlock more and more side things to do. And that's like a really great way to just want to take a break from the MSQ, do some other stuff. So, yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be fighting anything because I'm higher level. But we're just going to keep going forward. Not being able to square up on a chocobo. Why would I do that to my chocobo's friends? I wouldn't do that. Shout out again to the Final Fantasy XIV folks. Again, the world's very pretty and big and expansive, so it definitely sells the environment that it's trying to sell. Of course, easy, right? Or roleplay. Wait, elaborate? Sorry. Are you talking about me doing the reading the text? Wait a minute, are we going over here or here? Where's some dragons? Oh, okay, that's the other thing. I do think, though, if let me know in terms of other than this site, roleplay is fun for some people. That is true. So thank you for naming that, D. That is very true. I think because of that, Final Fantasy XIV is a great game. I can imagine that you can come up with some great lore and fan fiction for not only your character, but also just the world around you, which I think is great. Like I think that's just really cool. And just knowing that he will do that is super awesome. Because I know there, like y'all, I think you and others have said, D, that like, there's a real, like some servers are really in the knee deep in the sauce with roleplay. Now that I think about it, I need to think about that because I like D&D, so I feel like I want to give my character maybe a backstory that's based off of I don't think I want to roleplay though, but I would like to give my character some like lore to her. Because they kind of give you a base to run with in the sense of how you start out, but you can develop your own character lore. I kind of want to do that because I do want to get like fan art and stuff with my actual warrior flight. So she's based on me in real life, so. Well, she's supposed to be me. That's why she looks the way she does, but yeah. Let me sit on that. I got some thinking to do, actually. I appreciate you, D, because you're sparking it. But yeah, I just... Yeah. Y'all know I'm a writer at my core, so that's why I'm like, thinking thoughts. I also kind of want to see if there's folks who stream like their role plays and stuff too in this game, because that would be cool to watch. But I also think watching D&D could be cool too. But I also need to get into like D&D podcasts and stuff too, like tabletop RPG streamers. I need to actually find some. I got some things I got to do on that note. Alright, that's fair. I'll roleplay for some gil. Lol. We'll do this one. I appreciate this conflict between the two characters here too, in terms of what they both know and what's probably more in the middle in terms of the truth. If you go to your character's search settings, you can switch RP. Oh! Did not know that. Interesting. Where did she just go? Oh. I'm assuming if you do that, D, it gives you like, you know, you can get more immersed in the sense of, I know you can change the UI, which is the menus around your game and stuff, but I'm assuming it makes it to where you can actually really, really be immersive. Which is why people have like screen caps and videos of their games, like with The Sims and stuff, and you can really, really come up with some dope things. Like I've seen The Sims, like Sims players create whole worlds and storylines where they make videos of them where you can listen and watch, and that's just super cool to me. It's just really creative. It's like fan fiction with like an extra step. Or it is fan fiction, it's just a different modality of it. And as you can see, y'all, again, I traversed this area off stream, but I'm enjoying the ambience of it now that we're in the context of the story of which it was supposed to take place, so which is really cool. Oh, you know what a good game would be? It reminds me of Legend of Zelda. This is what this part really reminds me of too. Yeah. And for those of you wondering, I have not finished Legend of Zelda. I want to play Twilight Princess, but I haven't finished Breath of the Wild. I have it on my Switch, but I have not finished it. And I do want to get Tears of the Kingdom. Okay. If you come to my data center, which is Crystal, you can find random role players out right now within the roleplay next to their names. Nice. Yeah, that's what I was told when I was looking up videos, because I watched some folks who do Final Fantasy 14 content as well, and they did say that, like you said, you can walk up to people and literally roleplay and just start enjoying the game and exploring things, which is really cool. Oh. Alright, well, let's get it popping. We're gonna have to get that ready. Are there more? Sorry, I was a little confused. I was like, huh? But yes, we're following the path to destruction, aka fighting people. Dang.
Vidofnir!
Whoa.
Ah, 'tis thee, little one. From above I did mistake thee for a nath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight. Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
Okay, let's not do that.
You forget yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
My sires will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Hraesvelgar in person, with words of our own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one. But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here, and protect my kin from the Nath's god.
The Nath have summoned a primal.
I mean, we can help with that.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed? 'Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught.
It would seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must Must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
Whew, a word. And homie, you can't come up in here with somebody and be talking all that garbage, okay? Like, for real. That's not how that works. At all. So we have to go fight a primal before we can move forward. That's fair. Back to Tail Feather we go. I'm sorry, I'm not talking much during the cutscenes when the story is really good. I think I get what people say, and I've said it so many times, and I'm gonna keep saying it every stream. The story is really good. Heaven's Sword is a really great expansion so far. I'm really enjoying it. I'm already gonna get my feelings hurt though. I already know that. That's a given, clearly. Incentives? Okay, that's fair. Okay. So we have to figure out who's been summoning this primal that's messing with the dragons, because until we do that, we won't be able to move forward in terms of our own conquest. That seems simple enough, despite the fact we're probably going to have to fight another primal, but I mean, it wouldn't be a Final Fantasy 14 game if I wasn't trying to fight a giant god slash nature, right? Right? You know? Let me go this other way, because I feel like with all this stuff here, it might make it challenging. It might help if I'm on my turtle booster. And then for time check, I'll probably be able to stream for another hour before I have to call it for today. So I do gotta do some stuff before the work week, so. Go this way. Nice. And like I said, though, I will be streaming again probably on probably Saturday, Sunday. Probably won't be streaming this week until the weekend. Oh. I guess I'm supposed to kill these things for some of my other things. Let's do that right now. Oh, the gift for the outcast. They did say they descended from like a ball. This is part of the main story quest. My bad. Probably somewhere up here. I can't believe I'm almost level 70, man. Wow. I remember being like just beginning in this game. I do know over time I'm gonna lose the little sprout above my head eventually, which is gonna make me sad. But I think it's like 300 hours of gameplay you lose it. So I feel like I'm I'm not that far. Well, no. I think you have to beat a certain expansion and have a certain number of hours before you lose the sprout. But I forgot what the exact thing is. I know I'm gonna be sad when I lose it because it's gonna go away eventually. If I do have a pop-up stream, it would probably be either Princess Peach Showtime or Final Fantasy 14. I still have to do the Sea of Stars ending, so I think I'm gonna read up into it, and you might get that this month, if not next month. So I've been waiting to finish that too. But I'm also still debating, because I haven't had a chance to, which I should look over this week, if the DLC is coming out for Sea of Stars. Because if it is, I'm just going to probably wait to do them both. But just know in the next couple of weeks, I will be turning those Sea of Stars videos into VODs, so that way I can put them in a playlist along with No Straight Roads. I'm screaming, Day-Law. I see you. I see what you did there, but nice. They remind me of the Predator. Okay. Y'all must be the folks who summon the primals. Which, you know, makes sense. Alrighty then. Well, that's something. Actually, do I go up here and then get to where I gotta go? Or am I just doing too most? Maybe I'm doing the most. Oh, no, actually, maybe I got the directions. Like, go me. Okay, y'all killed the dragon. Her face is like, excuse you. Huh. Fair. I mean, I don't really. I agree with her. At this point in the story, like, I'm used to it at this point. It's kind of really part of the destiny. Sounds like a plan to me. I also know at this point of the story, Alphino is trying to fix the salt in his wounds about what's happened since, you know, the Scions are separated and we don't know where our friends are. So... Oh, okay, thanks. Alright, they're pretty much just saying, you know, you can meet with our god, but you might die from it, so just a heads up. Like, okay, that's cool. Of course I've got to go kill more things so you all can get something that you need. Ice Lady looks like Alphino's mom. I guess I can see why you say that. I do know canon-wise, Alphino and his sister do have parents. I just don't think we've seen them yet. And I won't say any more than that, but I can see why you say that. I think if we do get to the primal fight, I might stop it after there. And if we have any time after that, I probably will move towards doing the Final Fantasy 16 quest. But if it's too much time, then I might just do it off stream. Only because I still want to show y'all Rusty's retirement before I completely lob off today. That and the fact that, what was I about to say? Nope, I lost it. I'll come back, though. Yep, I got what you wanted. Because I'm assuming I'm close to fighting it, but if not, I mean, I can go ahead and do the Final Fantasy 16 stuff, or at least a part of it. Fair. I mean, it makes sense to me to be a sacrifice so we can figure it out. Cool. Putting ourselves in danger. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna see if we can get closer to the primal fight. If we can't get to it, I might just switch to doing some of the Final Fantasy 16 stuff, and then I'll show y'all Rusty's retirement. Then we're gonna call it for stream today. Because I was thinking too, if I tell y'all about Rusty's retirement, I'm gonna go on a tangent a little bit. So I know I want to give myself the space to do that, and I know me being my long-winded self, I'm not gonna be able to do that very quickly. Not that I'm trying to rush it, but I just know how I am. So. All right. Time to be a menace. Oh, I love the music. What's up, people? I've come to crash a party. Oh, there's more of you. Great. get to the primal fight today, but that's gonna happen. Oh, never mind. There it is. Yeah, I was thinking of getting to this primal fight and then do the Final Fantasy 16 quest and then call it. I think that'll be it. Oh God. Again, it reminds me of Predator. I also appreciate that she's blue and I'm pink. I want to point that out. Stunt. The stunt is real. I don't think I'd leave you behind just for some pots, you know? I'm a healer. Why would I do that? Sure? D, if you want to come in, since this will probably be the last fight I do tonight, yeah. You can come through if you'd like. Can you get to this area, though? Or if you're referring to the fight with Final Fantasy 16, I'm happy for that too. But it's whatever works. If you want to come over in game and play. Yeah, no worries. I can wait for you a little bit. Actually, while we're waiting for D, let me go outside of the sacrificial chamber, and I can just come back in here, I think, for the next quest. Yeah, because I'm in the Draconian Foreland. And then, you know what server I'm in Sarah, so... let me know when you get here. What I can do is I can actually bring up Rusty's retirement while we wait for D to come through. So let me actually do that really quick. Oh. Need a tank for my relic weapon. Nice! Okay. Cool, cool. Yeah, I was talking about Palace of the Dead last night too. We was doing a lot. It was great. I keep mentioning all throughout the stream, but it was just fun. Okay. Trying to see how I can do this so y'all can see my screen. And I'll probably do a longer thing with the Rusty's retirement with like co-working and stuff too, but let me switch it from Final Fantasy 14 to Rusty's retirement. Let me see if it'll let me switch the stream window. Or can it? Maybe? Can y'all see this? No, wait a minute. Uh, whoops. There we go. So I'm gonna do a quick run through of this game while D let me know when you're in game and you found me in the Dravinian Forest on the server, and then I'll switch over. So we'll do the primal fight. And honestly, y'all, I think I'm probably not gonna have time to do this Final Fantasy 16 fight, so I'm so sorry. I'll probably do it off stream because I won't be able to get to it before it goes away. But yeah, I'm just so you know, I'm probably gonna get Torgal in the outfit. But yeah, I'm just looking at the time. Unless this fight is quick. Yeah, so just so y'all know in terms of the stream, this is Rusty's retirement. So what I'm probably gonna do is integrate this onto my streams. Probably my co-working streams, but also some of the other stuff I got going on. But this is a cozy game that is actually designed to be a game you can kind of leave and run for itself, where you pretty much play this tiny little robot person named Rusty. He's a little guy right here. The reason why he's gold plated is I bought the downloadable content and I bought it when it launched. But Rusty's Retirement is a game where you play as Rusty. He's a old robot who's retiring and he's just running his own little garden basically, where you pretty much just plant trees and different crops. And when you grow them using different machines who water plants or pick them up for you, you take them into this outhouse. And then what happens is that you take these fruits and veggies that you've grown, they get on this little area here for biofuel, and that helps you not only buy products and things, but also robots and stuff to help you out. So I'm showing Rusty's retirement from the current file that saved that I have. You can save on multiple files. But I just wanted to show y'all this game because it's super cute. And I love the fact that like people were saying and like the developer said, you can take the game and put it on the bottom of your screen. So like I said, I can, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I moved my overlays. You can take the game essentially and move it around so where you can have things going on. You can also adjust it a little bit too on your screen to where you can have it playing on your desktop. Either right now it's horizontal, but you can have it vertically too. And it's essentially just a farm game where you have different plants you can grow, different robots you can use. So you have Rusty himself who he can help grow food, he can grow crops. Like you plant the stuff manually, but Rusty goes around basically like watering things. He also picks up plants and puts them into the little house here, and he also puts them on this plate where you can get biofuel, which is kind of the currency in the game, as you can see here. These little green chips are the currency, and then these are the coins where you can convert this into coins. And Rusty, over time as you play the game, because it starts out a bit slow, but it's worthwhile in terms of the investment. You get these robots where this is one of the watering robots that waters your crops or helps you do it. So you can see one little guy doing that right there. You also have you can buy robots like him who basically pick up crops and take them into the outhouse with you. And then as you can see, you can buy homes of other characters who can help you out in the game. So for example, this is another character that essentially helps you buy decorations and flowers and things that I have a little bit around here. You can also get this guy who helps fine tune a lot of your machinery because these are all like robots that help you out with Rusty. And there's also this little guy too who he helps out with the farming and stuff with Rusty. So he does everything that Rusty can do just to support. And then there's other like things you can unlock and things over time. There's other things and machines and shops you can unlock over time. And the game itself is very long and can be vertical too. Whoops, sorry, hit something on my desk. So these areas here are unlocked to me because I haven't gotten them in the game. But as you keep getting coins and coins and biofuel from doing all the planting and crops and such, you can expand your garden to the point where it's like it's long and really, the way it is. So it's a very cute game. I'm hoping to have it integrated with my streams going forward, particularly my co-working ones and stuff once I figure out how to make it work. But you can again adjust it. So I'll zoom in on the game so y'all can see it. As you can see, it's just a really cute game. It's just super adorable. It's worth the money. I gotta stop troggling my darn Oh, really? It's really cute and worth the investment. Like, it's just a super cute farming game. You can't go wrong with this. So, I wanted to share it on stream a little bit to talk through some of the mechanics really quickly. I'll probably talk about it a little bit more maybe on Sunday with my regular co-working stream. But yeah, I thought I wanted to share that with y'all in terms of Rusty's retirement. But okay, let me go back to Final Fantasy 14. Oh, the window. Oh, we have to adjust it back. Okay, hold on. There we go. Now let me like add Rusty's retirement. Yeah. So, not a great. It's a quick run through. So, do not think I will not bring up Rusty's retirement on Sunday in terms of co-working, but I want to share it today. All right, and then D, you said you're in. You are here. Let me see. Again, the soundtrack for Heaven's Word is banging. I'm sorry, I love it so much. So. Indeed, let me know when you're ready. Because I think I can form a party and just find you, right? Oh. I guess that's for like the... There you are. What's good? Oh, you got all the Yokai Watch stuff. For those of you who don't know, D has one of the things you can get from Yokai Watch, which is super cool. I think that's the one where you get all the weapons, right, D? Like if you get all the weapons or something like that? Or is it when you get everything? I do not remember. Because I have the info sheet from folks who shared it, but I know that's one of the ones you can get when you unlock everything, which is super cute. It looks like a little, like, carnival ride. Alright. Let's see. I should be able to do this. I go this way? Weapons, minions, and mounts. Gotcha. Thank you for confirming. Yeah. Like, there's basically, so with the Yokai Watch side quest, which I will probably talk about that again when I show you all a little bit of it too.
Now we have but to wait.
Basically, it's a special event. Excuse me. It's based off Yokai Watch. I think it's an anime. And basically, you unlock it in the Golden Saucer, and by doing the quest, you get a little yokai minion, like some of the, I think, major monsters in the game franchise. But when you play through it, you have to do, like I said earlier, fates for it with the Yokai Watch that you get in-game without spoiling, of course, the story that it goes through. And so, like D is saying, there's you get a bunch of stuff. You can get minions, you can get weapons based off your class, but also if you get all the weapons, minions, and mounts, you get a special mount or a special thing for that. So there's special items you can get for collecting all of the weapons, all of the minions, and then all of the mounts and stuff too. So it's really cool and really comprehensive. It'll be around, I think, until the end of until I think Dawn Trail. Yeah, I think it'll be around until Dawn Trail actually becomes a thing on patch 7.0. I am being sacrificed.
O Lord Ravana, master of the sacred blades, wrath of the colony, conqueror of the world, hear our prayer.
Pokemon and Digimon, but spirits, exactly.
Pray grant unto your devoted children the gift of your divine presence.
So I feel like Yokai Watch has a big fandom among children, but yeah, I agree with you, D. Like, it's definitely like a Pokemon Digimon with spirits and stuff. It's a really popular franchise. Should we be terrified? We probably should be terrified.
He comes.
Oh. Me and my warrior are like, yep, that's scary.
All strength to the colony. Speak and I shall listen.
Japan is very big on Monster Hunter Catch RPGs. Something, yeah, exactly. I got you, Kinky. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, I think of like Pokemon, Digimon, Monster Hunter, Dragon Quest, all of them. All the usual ones. Definitely agree with you on that one.
Oh, glorious General, we have captured intruders and would make unto you an offering of their life's blood.
Also, D, do you have any recommendations for this fight?
These feeble fleshlings dared to invade Natlands.
Because now that I think about it, I didn't think we'd be fighting a primal, so I probably should have looked into it.
Hear me, Lord Ravana. My companion and I did not come to contest your children's territory. We wished only to learn the reason you wage war against the dragons.
Gigi, is that face because I haven't looked into this fight? Because if it is, I am not upset about it because I did not know I was fighting a primal today. I'm so serious.
Thou wouldst flirt with death merely to satisfy thy curiosity. Wherefore should the glorious conquests of the Nath concern thee so, Eliezer?
Also, is given Common Rider Black with this fit?
Mayhap thine own kind struggle against the worms fareth poorly, and thou art desirous of a pact.
Of course.
We crave no alliance, Lord Ravana. Only peace. We would bring an end to our war with the dragons. Yet so long as they remain embroiled in this conflict with your children, our goal shall remain out of reach.
No worries, just play. It's an 8-player trial. Got it. Thank you.
Never before have the Nath risen up in such numbers, and never yet with you at their head. Why do...
I didn't mean to do that, my bad.
Thy question hath no meaning. To live is but to fight.
Alright.
Long have my children waited, gathering their strength in the shadow of thy ceaseless conflict.
I didn't think it'd be fighting a giant cockroach right now, but it's fine.
The Nath would see the Dravanians slain, and their territory secured. And by such fervent prayers am I now given form and purpose.
Okay. Heard loud and clear. We're gonna have to kill you.
As I feared, your very existence is an obstacle to our goal. Since you are so fond of fighting, we challenge you, Lord of the Nath.
Oh, Nath, like Nat, right?
And should we emerge the victors,
right?
I would have you swear to withdraw your soldiers from Dravanian soil.
Thou art bold indeed to risk thy fleshy hide so readily. Very well. I, Ravana, fourfold master of the blade, do accept thy challenge.
Okay then.
But should I emerge the victor, I would have thee swear to serve in mine army till thy last breath is spent. Do you accept?
I do. And I believe the first bout is mine.
Well, this is something. I also will say Shiva is the baddest. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not even sorry about it.
What is this? A god clad in flesh?
Is aught amiss, my lord? Thou wilt not break thy word, I trust.
Mine oath is unbending as steel, little goddess. Thy ruse will but add to mine enjoyment.
Are you kidding me?
I thought myself stronger. Mayhap with more crystals?
Oh, dang.
Be thou god or maid, thou art nothing to me. And what of thee, mortal? Art thou warrior or craven?
All right, we ballin'. Go ahead and get this over with.
Warrior then. Good. Mayhap thou will provide more sport than thy feeble companion.
I ain't gonna call her feeble. She literally just turned into a god, but okay. Talking all that crap. Now we're gonna have to hurt you. Okay. First trial of Heaven's Ward. Nice. Okay, 10 minutes isn't bad. And I will go ahead and say I'm probably going to do the Final Fantasy 16 thing off stream. Because this will probably be the last thing I have the energy for. So apologies, y'all. But yeah, I will definitely show y'all what I get once I do it. So because I think it's going to take me a little bit more time to do, and I'd rather save it for after they do the maintenance and finish it up. So, but it's all good. I mean, you still got to see me fight, and we did make a lot of progress in the story tonight too. That was quick. Need one more player? Alright, bet. I appreciate y'all's understanding when I was going back and forth, but I do want to do the actual quest. I'll just do it probably between the next couple of days off stream, and I'll give y'all updates about it when I come back on Saturday, Sunday. Fighting a giant bug is not on my to-do list today. Wait a minute. All right.
To the song of ringing steel.
It's giving Demon Gilgamesh. I can see that. Wait, actually no. Wait a minute. Geeky, when you say that, which Gilgamesh are you referring to? Because the Gilgamesh I'm thinking of is the one from Fate Zero, but that might not be the same one you're thinking of. I forgot Gilgamesh is multiple things. Oh. Oh shit.
Feel my blades.
I think I know who you're referring to. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's Final Fantasy. I don't think I've gotten that far in the game though. Oh shit. I'm gonna look into that Genki though. I don't mind a minor spoiler to Final Fantasy 12, but I'm not surprised in terms of another Final Fantasy boss that it looks like in terms of the shenanigans. Oh dang, I need to thing of spells. Oh, I meant Ravana. Oh, yeah. No, I know what you mean in terms of like you're saying Ravana looks like the Final Fantasy 12 Gilgamesh. I'm saying I don't think I've gotten that far, or I don't remember Gilgamesh from Final Fantasy 12. But you're fine. I got what you mean, Geeky. You good. You did.
Prepare thyself. Rejoice in the glory of combat.
Shit. Can we not do any of this? What the fuck is this?
Unyielding of the earth.
What in the Pirates of the Caribbean am I listening to? I'm seriously getting Pirates of the Caribbean right now. Shit. Ah, I didn't get out close enough. Shit. Y'all can go ahead and kill him. It's okay.
Thou hast bested me.
I'm glad we have 2 viewers with that, because I was messing up a lot in that battle.
Thus does the sacred rite of combat proclaim the victor. I lay my blades at thy feet, child of man.
Also remind me of Isaac, but I won't say more about that because that's a slight spoiler for Bleach. I'll do the Red Mage. I was gonna do the Astro Logan. They did a great job. I was just taking a nap. I believe you completely. I died twice, but that's because like I was not on the punch in terms of things. But he wasn't that bad though as a boss. I'd love to do that one again.
You do not disappoint, warrior of light. Would that I had your skill in battle. I do begin to see why so many place their faith in you.
Yeah, we kind of lit. It's cool.
For all his savagery, I do not think Ravana one to break his word. Provided the dragons do not trespass upon Nath lands, they should have little to fear of the Primal's biting blades. We have done well, have we not? Come, let us return to Vidofnir and share these glad tidings.
Once more you achieve the impossible, bringer of light. But with every mortal heart that succumbs to fear and fury, another voice is joined to the chorus, beseeching divine succor.
Whoa, wholesome. Yeah, I can't promise y'all nothing. I'm sorry. I mean, I'll get better over time, but dying is just, I've accepted it at this point. Final Fantasy keep me on my toes.
At their bidding, warring gods will shake the firmament, and your world will be consumed in the swelling storm of chaos.
It's because, like they say too, which is so funny to me, but like if you're not paying attention in terms of the patterns, you will die of the most ridiculous ways. And that's kind of what happened just now, because I know I got sniped because in that battle, you know, there's certain areas you're supposed to run to with your teammates, and I just wasn't quick enough, so it ends up getting me hurt. Like that one battle where I kept getting pushed off the side of the cliff. That was wild how I kept dying on that one. That was frustrating. But yeah, we gonna get good, I promise. Alright. Let me set up for the next one, then we'll call it after here and close out. Close? I'll wrap that one up since it's close. And also, shout outs, D. Thank you so much for the support and help during game today, as always. I'm gonna do this last thing and then I'm gonna head out for the day. I'm probably gonna think about what assets I want for Final Fantasy 14 and kind of map out my strategy for the game, and then watch some videos for it too while I get ready for other stuff I got going on. But I appreciate you jumping on game with me to be able to help. And like I say always with D, Nova, and Xeno, and everybody I've played before too, y'all, if you do want to play with me on Final Fantasy 14 while I stream, just know you're always welcome to. I do know for folks in the Discord too, I gotta set up the Discord to be able to do voice, like in terms of the different sounds and stuff, so folks can come in. And if you have a chibi collab image, I'm gonna get that set up too, so that way when you do stream with me, it'll pop up as well. So I just gotta work out the kinks on that, since I know some folks have played with me, and just so it'll be set up that way too. Yeah, no problem. Appreciate you, D. Yeah, we gonna figure out Heaven's Ward. It's coming along slowly. But let me talk to Alphana. We'll head back to Gridania to close out, and then we're good to go. See, I didn't die. Y'all didn't believe in me, but I didn't die. Yeah, you did doubt me. Get out of here. It's okay. I'm gonna let this man go. Yeah, we're gonna be doing dragon stuff next stream, so get excited. I know, he is 16. Come on. Come on. Alright, let me set up the next quest and then we'll leave actually for sure now. Alright, let me take us back to Gridania. I'm so close to leveling, so I'll probably be level 69 or 70. Jeez, before Saturday. Knowing me, if I play some more stuff and do the yokai fate things off stream. So that'll be interesting. And yeah, like I said, I ran through the description of Rusty's retirement. So I'll talk about that a little bit more as I close out today's stream, but just know I will have that up for folks in terms of the game. I do know that for those of you who are interested in that type of game, it does have a Twitch integration. So for streamers, if you do want to play it, I'd highly encourage it actually. I don't think there's an integration for YouTube because YouTube's not built for those types of things, but I'm hoping in the future YouTube will be able to do stuff like that for streamers like myself. So, no, I can just do it on Twitch as integration because I do like it, it's cute. Alright, let me go to the chatting screen and turn up the music a little bit. Alrighty, well, Heavensward is really good. They did a really good job with the storytelling in this. I see why people do love Final Fantasy 14. The story is really immersive and thoughtful, and I do appreciate that. Like D and others have said, well, mainly D, but others, I'm getting what D said about the One Piece analogy. It does play like One Piece, where the story introduces you to characters, it gives you a foundation, and within each expansion, I'm assuming it builds on previous characters, but also brings in new characters, and it revolves around, Luffy and his crew, or in this case, myself, the Warrior of Light, and my band of Scion friends and stuff too, as we try to save the world and not make things worse. Um, I do appreciate the fact that we're getting more of an explanation as to why the dragons have been squaring up on Ishgard. I mean, it makes sense that, of course, it's not simple as, oh, the dragons are just being mean. It definitely is well, the Ishgardians were doing some wild stuff, and people were forming alliances, and there's some truth that's missing within the conversation that isn't explaining like why, you know, um, stuff is happening the way it is, which, I mean, that's not shocking. Um, Heavensward was okay for me, but Shadowbringers, oh man, that was a ride. No worries. And I think to me, I'll have probably a better way of giving my reflections as I get towards each end of the expansion. Um, but yeah, I believe you because you would know more than me since you've played further through the game. So I look forward to it. And let me double check actually where I am right now in the story before we hobble off to. And then I'll also talk about Rusty's retirement. And then I'll tell you what's to come this week. And then we'll call it a stream. So for the MSQ for Final Fantasy XIV, like I said, we are in Heavensward, which is the first expansion from A Realm Reborn. If you decide to play Final Fantasy XIV, you will start with A Realm Reborn as your the first part of the story. And then there's multiple expansions, of course, for Final Fantasy XIV. So I do believe we are... Shit, we're actually about halfway. What? Really? We're actually halfway through Heavensward? Huh. So, the MSQ, there are 29 quests in total. I have done that one. I've done those sets. I've done that set. The main story chain I've started. We just finished that one. So I want to say, because the next one we're going to be, yeah, because we just did the Lord of the Hive. And then Mourn in Passing, I think is the one we just got to. So we just finished the third set. I am screaming, Ginky. I am screaming. If you don't know what that's referring to, there's a beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. If you know, you know. I'm screaming, Ginky. I ain't got nothing to say. There could be a lot that could be said right now, but I'm screaming. Internet be wildin'. Yeah, so based on the MSQ for Final Fantasy XIV, I am halfway through Heavensward. What the hell? Wow, I'm actually halfway. So if I go at the pace that I'm going, which is like once or twice a week, I'm probably going to be in post Heavensward sooner than later? That's wild. I thought it would be a little bit longer, but I'm good. I guess because it's like these are all level 50 to 60 quests. So yeah, I'm halfway through Heavensward, and then I guess I'll do post Heavensward. Wow, that's wild. I'm shocked. Okay. So yeah, I am halfway through this. And then after this will be post Heavensward's main scenario, which that's like a bundle of quests. And then after that, I do believe the next expansion is Stormblood. Okay. So what that basically means to me is we're probably going to be in Heavensward for the rest of this month into June. And then probably by June, we will be in Stormblood. Oh God, that's wild. Um, Whoa, I didn't think I'd be moving through the way I am. But I still got a lot of content to go through, so it's not like I'm gonna go through this very quickly, of course. But I feel like for the next month or so, I'm probably gonna be finished. I'm gonna be Heaven's Ward and then post Heaven's Ward main scenario and then Stormblood. Um, but yeah, I'm officially halfway through at least the content for Heaven's Ward. That's wild. All right, that's good to know though. So yeah, I will do Final Fantasy 16 off stream. I'll talk about it probably on Saturday stream for Final Fantasy 14. But yeah, we're gonna have to do that off stream. So I'll tell you about what goes on with Clive and stuff. I'll take screenshots and everything. And then for Rusty's retirement, just to give a little bit more information about that, it just came out, like I said. I don't think it's been out that long. Yeah, it came out February 2nd. Actually, let me just go to Steam and stop telling y'all something that's not true, just in case I'm getting my dates wrong. I know it came out just recently because I literally bought it just recently. But I don't have the dates. I just need the date of when it came out. Okay, yeah. So it came out April 26th. So like I said, Rusty retire. My niece asked who the pretty girl on the screen. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, hi, hello, Sailor Moon. Oh my gosh, that's an honor. I love Sailor Moon. Also, y'all, I on that same note, ironically, D, I appreciate that because I just bought Sailor Moon heels because I am a toddler about that. But thank you. Hello. I hope you're having a nice one. That's super cute. Oh my God. That made my entire night. I appreciate you. Oh my goodness. Oh, that makes me feel just, oh, I'm in my feelings. Oh my goodness. But yeah, Rusty's retirement is a as an idle farming simulator that sits at the bottom of your screen. You can buy it off Steam right now. There's a DLC that you can get to that makes Rusty into a gold color instead of purple. Again, the game starts out a bit slow, but I really think that if you're into a cozy game that you can play while you're doing other stuff, whether you're browsing the internet and everything, I highly encourage you to play it. There is a Twitch integration for streamers to be able to get it, and there is an official Discord. But I will say to you that if you want a cozy farm game, she says hello. Hi there. I hope you're having a nice one. It's nice to meet you. I hope you're having a great day, evening, night, having a great time. Especially with me being in my chair right now, just, doing my thing as I close out from today's stream. So I appreciate it. I do love Sailor Moon a lot too. So I hope you're having a good one. Oh, that's so cute. This is making my entire night. But I will see how I can integrate Rusty's retirement onto stream. I think the thing I'll probably do is just have it running on the background, like on the bottom of the screen with like co-working widgets and stuff. I don't think you can integrate it with anything on YouTube yet, but if I can find a way to get commands to work with it and just pay attention, I'll be able to do that. But I wanted to show y'all because again, if you're into farming or into idle farming simulators or co-working streams and widgets like I've been sharing with y'all, I highly encourage you to check it out. It's really cute and fun, and sometimes I've left it up when I watch my friends and mutual stream and just do what I gotta do. But alrighty, y'all. Let me see. Who can I send y'all to as we wrap up? Again, I'm so sorry I could not do the Final Fantasy 16 content for you, but I will talk about it and hopefully it'll come back. So maybe I can stream it in the future. If you want to go watch some folks, my friend Skip is actually streaming. Skip often comes by a lot, but Skip is playing Pokemon Rogue right now. If you want to go watch him, do that. Another mutual of mine, Bavilion, is actually playing Resident Evil 4 on her stream. I'll drop her actually in the chat. And then another mutual who I've talked about before, Mao Milk Tea. They are actually streaming Palia right now, which I was talking about. So if you want to go check out Skip, Pavilion or Mal Milk Tea. I've dropped Pavilion's and Mal's handles in the Twitch, in the YouTube comments for folks to go check out if you'd like. Skip's command is right there if you want to go check him out. He's playing Pokemon Rogue. If not, again, if you want to do some after stream care, take care of yourself, please do that, of course. Again, I will be streaming again on Saturday and Sunday. I might do a pop-up stream. I'm not going to promise anything, but I will definitely stream on Saturday with Final Fantasy 14, and then on Sunday I'll probably play Princess Peach Showtime if I get my capture card to work, and do some co-working for about an hour or two. So, other than that, that's it, everybody. Shout out to everybody who came by today in terms of watching. I hope you enjoyed my shenanigans as I play Final Fantasy 14. I'm really enjoying the game. I cannot believe I'm already halfway through Heavensward, but I'll probably get through the rest of this game, and, I will switch between Final Fantasy 10 and Princess Peach Showtime on the weekends, and once we beat one of those games, I'll switch to Unicorn Overlord. So it'll be more RPGs and stuff for a while until we get through more games, and then of course there'll be pop-up and adjustments for art and collabs. So until then, I hope you enjoy other streamers. If not, please take care of yourself. As always, shout out to Dee. Thank you so much again for playing with me and supporting. I'm glad your niece was able to say hi. I appreciate her. I hope she's having a nice one. I think that's great. And thank you, Genki. Thank you for coming by, watching. Appreciate you, Wholesome. Everybody who came by today, Soul, Shy, everybody. So I'll give my usual shout outs on socials if you have a handle. If you don't, just know I appreciate you whether you watch me live, watch the VOD, or are lurking. Because again, you ain't gotta say nothing. If you just want to watch me be all wild and stuff and just laugh and enjoy it, it's all good. But alrighty, y'all, I'm gonna ride this out on the music. I will set up my streams, so I will set up my schedule and drop it probably tomorrow night. So until then, please take care, stay safe, stay well. I appreciate you, and we'll get it popping and locking in a couple of days / on the weekends. But stay tuned. I'm around on Blue Sky and Twitter, and I'm just gonna be co-working probably for the rest of the night so I can get my stuff together for work and everything else this week. But until then, take care, everybody. Bye bye. Have a nice one. Huzzah.